Why should we write the same code again and again when we can reuse it? That is exactly what inheritance does in Python. Hello everyone, welcome back to day 17. In previous classes, we discussed about what we discussed about OOPS, right? Object oriented programming language. And in that we discussed about class, object, constructor, okay, and types of variables we have done and types of methods we have done, right? With some examples. Today we are discussing about inheritance. Okay. Tomorrow we'll today we are discussing about inheritance and types of inheritance and MRO and super method. Then after that, once we completed these topics, tomorrow we'll start it as polymorphism, abstraction class. Once these concepts are done, that complete oops are done, and day after tomorrow maybe I will explain or I will explain two, three main projects okay, related to OOPS. Once object-oriented programming language completed, na, then we'll start exception handling. Once that is done, there are a few concepts are pending, and next 5 to 10 days we'll complete entire Python basics to advanced. Then we will start AI related prompt engineering, agentic AI, everything will start. Don't worry, be square with me, and I will teach everything from scratch to advanced level. Okay. And our first concept today, inheritance. What is inheritance? What is inheritance? Whatever variables and methods and constructors are available in parent class by default available in child class through inheritance or by using inheritance. Okay, we are not required to rewrite the code again and again, right? Hence, the main advantage of inheritance is code reusability. We can extend existing functionality with some more extra functionality. And I have clearly explained definition, right? You may get it or not, or not. Once again, I am repeating what is inheritance means whatever variables and methods constructors are available in parent class by default available in child class through inheritance. Okay, what are the main advantages of inheritance? Code reusability. Again and again, I am not rewriting the code, right? Okay, that is the beauty of inheritance. What is the syntax of inheritance? Class, child class, or parent class. Parent class. Simple layman terminology I am explaining. Okay, you have a father. Father have some properties. Okay, after your father term is completed, by default available those assets goal by default available in yours, right? Your sisters or brothers, right? Same thing. Okay, same thing by default available in child class. I will explain with the real time example. Why inheritance? Why inheritance? Already I told you. First one, code reusability. Code reusability. And second one is hard to maintain. Everything I'm writing again and again means that is hard to maintain and duplicate code also unnecessary. We added, right? That is we can use inheritance. Okay. Just just one I will give one example. Class parent. Class parent. Def property. Your parent have some properties, right? That properties like assets, gold, anything. Print. This is like property. or parent property. Parent property. Okay. Next, this class is you. You are child. Okay. Through inheritance, you can call this parent. Okay. You can call this parent. That's it, sir. You can call. Okay. Now you can call child class. See that property. Property. In this case, property, right? Property. In this case, which class is executed? Parent class is executed or child class executed? Because I am calling child class. Okay, in child class doesn't have any property function, right, or method, right? But how I can call? By using inheritance. Okay, just I have referred to parent class. Okay, now it will executed or any error came? It will executed, right? Because I have used parent class, right? 1 minute. Yeah, we can execute this program. See, this is the parent property because I haven't called any parent here. Whenever creating the object creation, I haven't called any parent class, right? But why it is coming parent property? By using inheritance. You have used here parent method. You have called here parent method. That's what it is coming. That is the advantage of inheritance. What is the main advantage of inheritance? Code reusability. Child class, this is the child class, right? Child class directly used parent class methods, right? Without rewriting again and again. That is the advantage of inheritance. Next example, example 2. While I'm recording videos, some pauses are coming because I'm not feeling well. Still, I'm recording it because I'm maintaining some consistency. Okay, be patient and I'm so sorry for inconvenience for you. Thank you. And example 2, uh, class parent, class parent, and def show. Just I'm writing on method self print parent method, parent method. Next I'm writing class child. Sorry, whenever creating class, that parentheses are not required. Def display, display calling self child method, print child method. Okay, I'm calling c is equal to child c dot so. In this case, in this case, what method will come or print? Because I am calling child class. Okay, I am calling child class. In this, I am calling c dot so method. Here, in the child class, so method is not available, right? But how? Here, I didn't declare or I didn't declare any parent method, parent class. Okay, here I'm calling, see that so. Here, this program is executed or this program is any error will come. Definitely error will come because see that so method doesn't have. Okay. Definitely will get error. Which error will she? See, class parent, invalid syntax, CLSS. What happened? Okay. See, attribute error will come. Child object, no attribute so. In the child object, there is no attribute so. How you can call that so? Then immediately Python will give error. Then just instead of just I have to call parent object. Parent object. Yeah, parent object. Then this time it will respond. Right? Parent method will come. Because just I inherited the parent property. Okay. That is the advantage of inheritance. Okay. Our next topic is, what are the types of inheritance? What are the types of inheritance? Inheritance. What are the types in inheritance? Have you any idea? Any other languages you are coming from, either Java, C. In C, there is no inheritance, it seems. In Java, there are some inheritance, right? First one is single inheritance. Single inheritance. And second topic is multi-level. Multi-level inheritance. Third one is multiple inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. Next, last one is cyclic inheritance. Inheritance. There are five types of inheritance are there, but mainly in real time we can use only these three only: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance. This hybrid and cyclic is we are not using that much. Okay. First one is single inheritance. What is single inheritance? Single inheritance means the concept of inheriting the properties from one class to another class. Okay, the concept of inheriting the properties, whatever that properties from one class to another class, or whatever your properties, the parent class, just you can transfer to the child class, one one child class. That is called single inheritance. Just example. For definition, I will provide a notes. Don't worry. If I write definition, everything means that is a lengthy video. Okay, that is not good. Okay, that's what I am not writing any definition here. Just focusing on examples. And if you have any doubts in the examples, do please let me know. I will reply it. I will make a separate video if you have any doubts in these examples. Still, you didn't understand inheritance concept. Just comment it. I will reply and I will make a separate video if you really doesn't understand. Okay, just inheritance concept, single inheritance concept, class P, def M1, self, print parent method, parent method. Next, class C, class C, def M2, print child method. child method. Just I'm calling child class. C. And I'm calling c dot m1, c dot m2. Just I'm calling child class, but in the child class doesn't have m1 property. Still I am calling. Why? Because I already inherited the parent class. That's what it will executed without any errors. This is called just one parent method, one child class. Child class have that parent child class have the parent properties by default. Only one. Okay, that is called single inheritance. Just you can execute. See, it is coming parent method, child method. Our next concept is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means one by one. Parent, child, child one, parent, child two, child three, child four. Next concept is multi-level inheritance. What is multi-level inheritance? The concept of inheriting the properties from multiple classes to single class with the concept of one after to another is known as multi-level inheritance. Okay, I'm explaining again the definition. The concept of inheriting the properties from multiple classes to single class with concept of one after another is known as multi-level inheritance. I already told right one by one. For example, parent have one parent class and child class, child class, child class. That one that hierarchy we can call it as multi-level inheritance, just like class P, def M1, def M1, print parent method, print parent method, M1 of self, right? Compulsory we have to follow self. What is self? I already explained, right, in previous videos. If you haven't watched, please go that and and class C of P and FM2 self print child class or child method. Next class child of C def M3 self print child class or method. Just I am calling child C is equal to child of and C dot M1, C dot M2, C dot M3. What is the meaning? C takes no arguments. Oh, I have given small c. That is a problem. See, here coming right, every method. That is the meaning of multi-level inheritance and multiple inheritance. What is this is very most important concept in Python, multiple inheritance. What is multiple inheritance? The concept of inheriting the properties from multiple classes into single class at a time. Is it known as multiple inheritance? What? There are two parent methods, and the two parent methods call it as child class at a time. This is not possible in other languages, Java, right? Because ambiguity. Because you have a two parents, how it you can call at a time the two parents? No, right? Some is ambiguous. Which parent I can call? Child class will confuse it. Which parent I can call first? That ambiguity problems are coming in other languages. But here Python, how they design means based on that algorithm, MRO algorithm. They have created some MRO algorithm. I will explain you after this concept done. Method resolution order. In internally they are used some C3 linearization. Some concepts are involved. Based on that, we have call it as some order. Okay, I will explain you. Just what is multiple inheritance? The concept of inheriting the properties from multiple classes into a single class at a time is known as multiple inheritance. Here ambiguity problem is not there because we are following some order, right? 1 minute, I will explain it. Def m1 self print parent1 method, parent1 method. Parent method, and the second one is class p2. CLS is class p2. Def m2 of self print parent2 method. Next, class child class. Just I'm calling p1 and p2. Def m3 of self print child class or child method. Then just I'm calling C and C dot m1 and C dot m2, C dot m3. This m1 m2 method there in C class child class? No, right? Just I'm calling parent classes. Both are parent classes, not one parent class. There are two parent class I am calling to child class. This is possible in Python, or this is possible in Python. In other languages is not possible due to ambiguity, because the internal program confusing which parent class I can call first, the other languages. But here there are some internal concept is there, that method resolution order. Due to that, and Python will confront whatever you are passing order, that order only follow in internally. Okay, then we will execute it whether this program will executed or any error. Yeah, successfully completed parent one, parent two, childless. Okay, but if you are not following order, then order may, while giving that output, order may change. Just I'm ordering just p2 first I'm calling, then p1 I'm calling. Then what will happen? Initially parent 1, parent 2 is coming. Now what happened, we'll check. Parent 2, parent 3. Again, this ID, if you try to just Notepad Plus or Visual Studio Code, then it will coming different order. Okay. Maybe this Jupyter notebook, it will give this output. No worries. Our next concept is hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. This is not required in real time. Just definition sake, I'm explaining. And what is hybrid inheritance? Combination of single, multi-level, multiple, and hierarchical inheritance is known as hybrid inheritance. Combination of single, multi-level, multiple inheritance is called hybrid inheritance. Whatever we discussed earlier, three types inheritance we discussed, right? The combination of those three are called hybrid inheritance. Okay. Next one is last, cyclic inheritance. Cyclic inheritance. What is cyclic inheritance? Cyclic inheritance means the concept of inheriting properties from one class to another class in cyclic way is called cyclic inheritance. Understood, right? What is cyclic inheritance? But this is not required. Just I am telling one example. XMP example, class A of A. Class A of A. Then pass. Is this required? Okay. Whatever I'm classing defined, the same class I am calling. This is called cyclic inheritance. But this is not required in real time. But anyway, for definition sake, I am explaining. Okay. What is inheritance? You clear, right? Whatever variables, methods, constructors are available in parent class by default available in child class through inheritance. Just we have to pass parent class of the method in child class. That's it. That is called inheritance. Types of inheritance. How many types of inheritance? My single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hybrid inheritance, cyclic inheritance. But in real time, there are three types of inheritance, very, very important. Okay, done right? Next, our next concept is MRO. MRO means not Mandal Revenue Officer. MRO means just method resolution, order. Okay, this is very important concept in interviewers. Be careful. What is MRO? MRO defines the order in which Python searches for method in inheritance. Already told you, right? In multiple inheritance, we have used some MRO internally. Okay, which parent method class, that order, which parent method I can call first, which parent method I can call next. Okay, that is called MRO. When you call, simple line, simple, and when you call a method, Python checks classes in specific order. Okay. When you call any method, Python checks classes in specific order. Okay. In multiple inheritance, same method name in multiple classes. Which method should I can run? Which method I should run? Answer is MRO. Internally take care about MRO. Just a basic example. Already previously I explained this, but again I'm telling a basic example. Class A, def show, print A class, and next B of A class, B of A. Just again pass class C of B, pass. See that so. Already I explained before, right? This type of example. See that so. Just I'm calling child class, class C, because the class C doesn't have any show method. But I am calling show method. Still, I'm not getting any error. I'm printing that K class because that I have inherited B property and B inherited A property. This order, in this case, what is the order flow? What is the order? C can call B. Sorry, C can call B and B can call A. This is the flow, right? Then only it will execute A class. Okay, now we understood, right? MRO. And multiple inheritance, I already explained previous. Same thing we are using that MRO. And on real time example, where we can use multiple inheritance or MRO, we can use just uh, scenario, multiple features, in app, multiple features in app. For example, class login feature, login sorry, uh, login feature, 1 minute, login feature, def action, self print, login successful, or login feature. Next class payment feature, def payment or action, self print payment feature, payment feature, and class app. This is the main app. Which method I can call? Either this class login feature action I can call, or payment class action I can call. I don't know, right? Even I can pass directly, I mean that even other languages confusion which action method I can call first. That's what even other languages doesn't support multiple inheritance. There are some other indirect ways are there other language, but here direct ways. Just I'm call login first. Login. Then I can call feature. Payment, right? Sorry. Not feature, payment. Payment. Okay. And pass. Is equals to app. A dot action. A dot action. For this, which method is called? Which method it will execute? Login, right? First login, then payment. Whether this program will execute it or not. Name error. Why payment is not defined? Okay, capital letter, right? See, first login feature. Whenever you are going to payment application, first that login feature is required, right? Whether you are a authorized login person or not. Okay, then only it will come payment application. There, in such type of requirements, we can use multiple inheritance. Internally, multiple inheritance. What concept is there? MRO. Internally, MRO designed by some algorithm, C3 linearization algorithms. Some algorithms is user there are. Okay, next example, next concept is super class. What is super? This is a small concept. Super. So super method. Super method. Just you can reuse the parent code. Just reuse the parent code. Avoid duplication here also. Just for example, and how many times we can declare constructor per class? Only one time, right? Because I want to reproduce or reuse that constructor again and again. I'm not rewriting anywhere, right? Even Python doesn't support per class. Only one constructor only support. In that cases, just we have to use that constructor parent class constructor. Just I have to use super method. Just mm, class parent def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self print parent constructor parent constructor. Next, class child class child def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self. Here something I want to, even here I want to parent constructor. Then what I can just I have to define super method dot underscore underscore init. Here I want to require parent constructor, parent class constructor also. But I am not rewriting that code, right? Just I am using super method. Just I am calling constructor. That's it. Then print child constructor. Constructor. That's it, sir. C is equal to child. What happened? We'll check. Child constructor. Maybe underscore underscore. How many times I have to give in underscore underscore? Okay, then parent child constructor, right? Print child constructor. Maybe here is mistake. Underscore 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 underscore. Okay, some issue. Super. See, here I have called clearly. Earlier there are mistake here. Triple underscore I have given. That's what that inconsistent is tab some given, and also here after this line super I have given some space. Here some space I have given print. That's what it is coming some inconsistency. See in the now it is coming. Okay, no worries. This is the beauty of here in the child class, I want that parent constructor. I am not rewriting again in the child class. Just I have used parent constructor by using super method. That is the advantage of super method. Okay. Okay. Then conclusion, MRO decides who to call, which one I can call, and super decides how to call. Okay. This is the advantage of MRO and super method. Okay. Now you understood what is MRO, what is super, what is multiple inheritance, what is inheritance. Okay. These concepts are very important for interviews and real projects. Comment if you have done this video. Okay. See you in day 18. Bye bye. Thank you.